Picking up from my stream that I last did, the first Starfield stream that I did, I went ahead and put in point to pickpocketing. There's certainly a lot of perks to choose from. I wonder if it's going to end up being a freaking Fallout 4 situation, though, where you just end up getting everything, whether you want to or not.
Unintended.
I'm supposed to mess with them, but I want to explore. Weapons workbench. Spacesuit workbench. Industrial workbench. Vacuum tape. Constellation mission board. Oop. I'm gonna take a better look at that in a moment. I don't want to take on anything too soon. We'll take some ingredients, though. Pharmaceutical lab. Ah, it's one of these. Meh. It's worth some more money. Should make sure all my guns are reloaded now. We look good here. Plushy Star Pal. What? Sarah wanted to talk to me about my first mission. Start an outpost on a planet, talk to Noelle about quarters, talk to the bartender at Viewport, investigate brownouts in the well. One at a time, okay. Very well. Bright-ass couch. Lock is too difficult. That would have been a hell of a spacesuit then, wouldn't it? As far as I'm concerned, we should really look at what all these do. Basic manufactured components can be used for building structures for your outpost and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. So settlement is back. Must be. Because what on earth is all this? Stuff I don't have time for right now. Basic boost, default skin. I have mods on here? Oh, do I need to find items? And I have to research. Gotcha. So I can't necessarily do things right now. If I'm understanding this. And I'm assuming here I can just, as long as I have research, I can modify. No scrapping here, though. I can't do that. Doesn't look like. Treats infections. There must be diseases, then. I can make bandages. Penicillin X, high-intensity antibiotic designed to purge body of infection. Snake oil, purge body of toxins. Well, I can make immobilizer and bandages. And it looks like carrying junk is, well, useful. We're going to make 5. And then 5 bandages. Looks good to me. The thing I find interesting is apparently no map for this game, which is interesting. No surface map on cities.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
I said something about a place for me to stay. That's what I want to get
Planning
to.
on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Individual is busy. You're not allowed to pickpocket. Oh my god. I'm assuming I'm probably gonna want stealth then if I'm gonna go for pickpocketing. It kind of just seems like taking away essential features that were just standard and improved upon with skill trees and putting them as perks is very odd.
So this is the bar. You should
Oh,
no
not my
tender,
room.
so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at
Cooking
max
station.
occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
You guys actually have that many people on board? I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, right here.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Moby Dick. Alcohol? Alcohol. I'm gonna mark a watch case. Oh, okay then. I thought I would, like, open it. But that's on me. Alright, you've got waiting in furniture like from Fallout. But your look sensitivity while sitting is super slow. Okay. Investigate brownouts in the well. Oh. There's vaulting and climbing. Loading times can take a while for, the thing. Everything in the distance, everything at low quality Bethesda charm. I am playing on a Series S, to be fair, so this is not gonna look up to par. What it is gonna look is like a Bethesda game, and that's more than fine. That part really should be expected. It should look fine, but it should... I'm speaking out of my ass if I continue on. The game looks like a game. Ominous.
Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
What exactly are you
We're
investigating?
trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a
Who's Carl?
co-worker of mine on this assignment with me. Clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here.
Well, I could assist you.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Sure. I do want to find where I could sell weapons. That would be what I want.
Huh. Your file here just says scoundrel followed by a lot of expletives. Look, whatever trouble you're bound to cause, do it somewhere else.
Alright then. What is this? Restaurant. Gotta be, right?
Everyone's welcome,
Always
so long
nice
as you keep your
to
hands
see
to
a
yourself.
fresh face around
Understand?
here. You
No
stop
shortage of
in
hungry
whenever
mouths to
you'd
feed around
like.
here. Keeps us on our toes.
Story on this place.
Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule: no causing trouble. Everyone abided by it, put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are.
So it wasn't
If folks
supposed
are
to be
willing
a
to
restaurant.
pay a little to have some place to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then we'll sure take it.
I like to see what's on the menu.
Yeah, you're welcome to some of whatever we've got cooking today.
That makes it sound apocalyptic. Fried pickles. Kiffles. Pale ale. Patty melt. That looks good. No, actually, just unironically, that looks good. Wow. Credits? Inflation must be high if this is 295 credits. Yoink. Crackers. Ooh. UC Surplus.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working.
Fine, we'll do the
I
quest.
only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch. That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Mannequin. I probably am not allowed to open these, but I can look at them. Yeah, if I take it now, it's definitely some thievery. We should really try to get that stealth perk going so I can do more things. Because the idea is to be a bit of a criminal. Just gray area criminal. Steal here and there occasionally, do good otherwise.
Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works out.
Let's see what you got.
Absolutely.
I don't need this. Equinox we can hold on to for now. I don't need this. Need that. Don't want this. Some random sell value. Oh no, we need the G-Picks. What you got for me? Knife. Side star. Rip shank. Laser pistol. Pistol. A suppressed Eon wouldn't be the worst, but probably not what we're gonna be looking for. Can we compare these two? They're kind of away from each other. Yeah, these aren't even that expensive, see? I like this. And I like this. Right, apparel first, then. It's worse, but it's got that energy resist. This is the same. Let's ignore you for now. I think my mining helmet's better than both of these. I have the money. We pretty much saved up a good amount here. May as well get the matching helmet done, right? And... I mean, it's just for the fashion at that point, right? I like this one. It's between... Really simple decision. Just get them both. Yeah, I got the better choice here. You can take the deep mining space suit. The helmet is technically better on physical, but we're gonna keep the marine helmet instead here. He sells some 27 caliber. He sells 366 of it. Okay, broke now, but we're good. Oh. Never mind.
Alright, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. That should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority.
That's a lot of running
Just
around.
find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of failed attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
That's not what I wanted, game. Huh, okay.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Back we go. Ow. Hello. Did you have to get up for that?
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
As long as the money's good, I'll do what needs doing.
Right, sure. Of course. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
Well, I'm gonna follow her. I need some water.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things.
I got your back.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Enough flight traffic as it is.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back. I suppose you're here with her. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
Curses, you've blown my cover.
No one she's sent so far has had any hint of a sense of humor. So either she's getting craftier, or you're not working for her. Please, let me know if I can assist you.
That's it.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
With a gun? Sure you're not overreacting.
I really, really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence.
I won't fire the first shot, but I will fire the last one.
That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Well, leave it at a little old Alex tact.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
Huh?
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your
Another
attention.
settlement needs your help.
Hey there, you should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Okay.
to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
By Vectera!
Oh, God.
I can't believe it! Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
Bane of the fleet.
Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions, no, trillions. And now you're standing here next to me. Oh, it really is you, right?
I just joined the Constellation. I'm hardly a shining star.
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation.
Jesus Christ.
There's no maybes about it. Either way, it's such an honor. Hey, Do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick?
Jesus Christ.
What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Sliding the adoring fan to your crew will make him essential until uninside. You're going to be my sidekick, won't you need a costume?
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
Concealment and scavenging seem good. Get him on board.
You won't be disappointed.
Manage your crew, review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crews have different skills which enhance your ship and outposts. Well, I only have the Frontier, so...
Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Okay. Do I just get to walk in, no questions asked? Alright then. I gotta lockpick it? Alright, fine. The new lockpicking system is something else. But I don't think this works. Can I level up yet, by the way? I have one skill point. In that case, stealth. Thank you. Current slicing target, ATM trans fee. My guys got creative with rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop, so stop messaging me, get to work. Expect my cut soon. Keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Galbank notices missing funds, we won't have a way to trace. They won't have a way to trace. They won't have a way to trace it. I can't speak. Whatever. They're not tracing it. They're not tracing it. Well, I'm gonna hand over the information to Raze. Well, we can always quick save and see what's what, right? Oh god, what?
Hello. Boo! Did I scare you?
I bet you the children are immortal in this game too.
Go with you on your ship, but I'm not old enough.
Why would he know that I have a ship? I wish you could change your own.
If you got anything valuable on you, keep it close. You never know.
Why can't I control the closeness of the camera? That really sucks. That is such a downgrade. Because this is too close sometimes. But the other one is sometimes too far.
Now look at me.
Ah, arrow the knee.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
2,000 credits, and pretty much just like the thing that I trusted for.
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calabanc's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust Luisa on that one. We'll do a couple of other smaller quests, I guess. I wonder if it's a crime to look at what they have. Oh, it doesn't stop. You have to be tracking them? Damn. You really have to be careful with sneaking and other stuff like that then. He's always looking off to the left. I don't get it. That's gotta be a bug.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Word around town.
You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
Heard any good rumors?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
This seems to be booming for you.
Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Depends on what it is.
Well, at the moment, it's what's not in it that's an issue right now. I don't have everything for the recipe. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should talk to security, see if you can't get what's yours.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on the...
Sir, sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't... Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to... And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I'm in? Who do I need to kill? That's so extreme.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
You have any information to go off
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, The ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir. And that warrant's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestyle Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
What was that all about?
Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa?
You know anyone that can help?
Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat?
For a few credits, I'd be happy to make a little detour to the embassy.
Fine. Seems like I'm at everyone's mercy today.
I hate to, like, force it on him, but I will help him out. I just, you know, the funds help. Now, as for this... might be able to do a persuasion check.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
This one.
Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
Sure we can work something out.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
I understand you can't let everything rule. Rules are rules.
Well, that's... thank you. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second.
And we just need this one, and I will be taking that helium, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna go deal with the embassy diplomat as well, and then we're good to go.
I don't want to sound desperate, but... any luck finding my cargo? Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
I have a present for you.
Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
I called in a favor.
Oh, did you? Well, I know who to go to next time I need to renew my liquor license. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really, thank you so much. Catch you later.
Alright, I think I got the drink, and... yeah, I'm gonna take care of some other quests now. Okay, and you...
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Where'd you get that suit anyway?
I guess you could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this too.
It's an impressive suit if a little intimidating.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
Mercenary or military?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there?
You're on to me.
Plenty of people out there are helping each other. As long as I'm the winner, that sounds fine by me.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here.
Bruh.
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Alright then. Gilly?
Hello.
It is Gilly.
Hey, it's you again.
Good to see you, kid.
You too. These are my parents. I told everyone they just got on a different shuttle, but nobody would listen. We're just exploring New Atlantis. We have a new apartment. This place is amazing. Anyway, it was nice to see you again. Maybe I'll see you around. And don't forget my birthday. It's June 11th.
Sure, sure. Bye, Gilly.
We're finally back with our son. That's all that matters.
I missed our Bobby so much. We barely got out of that base with our lives.
I'm surprised that actually ended up being the case.
Ugh,
Why does your hat look like that?
Best food in the settled systems.
Why does your hat look like that? What type of fashion? What was that? Ah!
Want to challenge your instincts and
Apply for a job at Region Industries kiosk. Maybe later. Let's take care of this. Hello.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Being held at the spaceport.
Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
Cool. Is that all I needed to do? Travel to Neon on Volley Alpha in the Volley system. Well, I have an interview. Alright then.
apply today at the nearest kiosk.
I don't think we're done on this planet yet. Let's put the interview on hold. I guess we could talk to the scientist by the tree.